Well, you know, in order to get everything lined up, "33 turns, just that amount." The pickup and magnet, when they pass each other, sends a signal, makes a number. Reset, power off. So that's all there are to that. With this system here, I can go either way on the hand wheel, and I will make a whichever way you start winding the coil, either underhanded or overhanded like that, then you do need to put a piece of tape here alerting yourself to which direction you're actually turning. But just a manual coil winder is all it is. And but it functions quite well. Oh yeah. Boy, I was to get in the cupboard, in the shelf right over inside, out of camera range. I was to get a cardboard, a piece of paper firm for this epoxy. That's that Gorilla Glue. It'll work. So anyways, this was the back side of the host of Zingers box that I was blessed with. 10 individually wrapped cakes was in that box. They were raspberry. I remember them. I'm not sure I had coffee with them Zingers, you know. You have to have more than one. Be forewarned that if you so I'm gonna say about them Zingers. It was a piece of scrap aluminum strapping that had already been pre-used for something else. It was the story on that, but that's what I'm talking about right there, Middle Tennessee. I'll bend that down like that right there. But with the machine set as is, I'll probably put a piece of Velcro on this right down here and on that right there to hold them together. I got a little tie strap on there now, zip tie. I got it set on 0, and the reason being for this whole thing is to count the turns. So, and the gear ratio on this mechanism is in such a gear combination as not to come with the combination of 1 to 1. Meaning that if you turn this right here one time, that's not a turn, some kind of forward gear ratio. So with the pickup and the magnet epoxied onto this mandrel itself, meaning that if this turns one time, this here is not the same ratio. So with the little pickup and everything there, set that thing back on 0. Okay. When the magnet's on right there, okay, when it comes past it, okay, see, it came past that magnet, came past that pickup, okay, and it did again, and it registers the turns on the coil. Well, that right there is the way it works. I'll show it to you. Counts them right on up. That magnet comes around there and trips that little probe right there, sends it up there to that little readout thing up there, like this. One observation was noted, the way this sensor and way it works. That is, if you in this direction we're turning the machine with a hand wheel, would normally be winding wire onto the coil, but the function of it is, if you stop and reverse the rotation, it keeps adding them up. It don't subtract them. So I noted that on that blank page over there. It works like that. I'm just saying. Hey, y'all leave a comment there. Hey, come on back next week. I will turn something a different way.